Good morning, children. Our today's topic is some unusual plants. Unusual means the plants which are different, they are called unusual. Means they are different from green plants, they are called unusual plants. So in what terms they are different? Let's see. Unusual plants are categorized in two categories, that is non-green plants and insectivorous plants. Non-green plants, as its name saying itself and it is explaining itself, they are not green. That's why they are called non-green plants. And why they are called non-green? Because they do not have their own chlorophyll. As they did not have the chlorophyll, they are not able to make food. And that's why they are called non-green plants. They depend on the dead and decaying matter. For the food, if they are not able to make their food, then from where they will get the food? They will get the food from the dead and decaying plants and animals. Clear? So they absorb food from other sources. What are those other sources? Soil or green plants. Like you can see mushrooms. In rainy season you can see mushrooms growing on other plants also and on dung also. Easily you can see anywhere. So those mushrooms, their roots go very deep inside the soil and from soil they are getting minerals and food. And other than that, these mushrooms, they actually grows on the dead and decaying plant and animal material and from there they get their food. Just like that, this is a picture of bracket fungi. So this bracket fungi, it grows on other plants and that's why they are growing on the dead and decaying plants. And this bracket fungi is getting its food from the bark. On the green plant it grows and it gets their food from the green plants itself. Now the second category. Second category is of insectivorous plants. They are also called as carnivorous plants. Now why they called the carnivorous plants? Because they get their food from insects. That's why they are called insectivorous plants or carnivorous plants. So let's see the features. First, they attract, they capture, they kill and they digest. How? Actually, their looking is like that they look so beautiful. So insects, they attract the insects towards itself. And when the insects come, they trap the insects. They kill and they digest the insects. Now why they does so? Why they are eating insects? Because these insectivorous plants, they grow in the area where the soil doesn't have nutrients. Because the soil doesn't have good amount of nutrients, that's why they get their nutrients from the insects. Clear? That's why they are eating insects. ऐसा नहीं है कि ये green नहीं होते. Insectivorous plants are green. They are having chlorophyll and little bit amount of photosynthesis happens in them. But all the nutrients they doesn't get because the soil is having less nitrogen. And that's why from the insects they are getting nutrients, from the prey they are getting their nutrients. Then they are having a strong digestive system. Obviously, when the plants they are eating the insects, they are carnivores, then they should be having a good digestive system, though, so that they can digest the complex food material. जब वो किसी इंसेक्ट को खा रहे हैं तो उनका डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम स्ट्रांग होना पड़ेगा. So these carnivorous plants are having such kind of juices, digestive juices in them, that they can easily digest the meat or flesh in these flesh of these insects. So let's see the examples. The first example is pitcher plant. Why does it called pitcher plant? Because its vessel is like a pitcher. Okay. So whenever the insects come and sit over here, जैसे ही insect यहाँ आकर बैठता है, so what happens? It is so sticky, this place, that this insect just goes into it and they fall inside. And as the insect fall inside, here the juices are present which digest the insect. And suddenly this lid is present. So this lid comes and closes it so that the insect is trapped inside and insect cannot go out. So just like this, the pitcher plant eat the insects. The second example is Venus flytrap. Venus flytrap's leaves are mouth-like. Okay, it is just like that. It is open. So as the insect come and sit on its lid, it close and trap the insect, and it's trapped like that it does not let this insect go out, and this insect get digested inside the leaves. And when it gets fully digested, it leaves open again like this, and they are getting ready for the next prey to get. Okay. One more example is there, that is Sandu plant. Sandu plant looks very beautiful. Its structure is quite like this, that the small leaves are present on it, and it looks so beautiful that insects attracted towards it, and insects come and sit over here. And when the insects come and sit over here, as insect come, it folds on itself and it traps the insect like this. And it does not let go the insect out, and it digests the insects. So like this, these insectivorous plants, they are eating the insects. So clear, children? The unusual plants are categorized into two categories, that is non-green plants and insectivorous plants. Non-green plants which don't have the chlorophyll, so that they cannot prepare their own food and depend on dead and decaying plant and animal material. And insectivorous plants, those are eating insects. They are called carnivorous plants also. So I'll show you the functioning of these three plants, that is pitcher, Venus flytrap and Sandu plants. So let's go. So here, children, I am showing you some of the unusual plants. Here I will explain you everything about the unusual plant, that is the insectivorous plants, so you will understand how they are eating the insects. Okay. So first of all, we will see the first plant, that is Sandu plant. Here you can see an insect is sitting on the Sandu plant. These are the different types of Sandu plants. It looks so beautiful. It is having small droplets like structure, so that when the insect come and sit on it, it secretes some of the digestive juices also. So when the insect comes, it folds on itself and it traps the insect inside. You can see it very well. When it gets digested fully, it again opens and it gets ready for the next prey to capture. Here you can see it is opening again, and here is the digested insect. So beautiful. Second is Venus flytrap. As you can see, its leaves are mouth shaped. Here it is the lid, which you can see one part of the leaf, second part of the leaf. So whenever any insect comes and sits inside, it opens like this. You can see the small tentacles inside it. When the insect is coming, it traps the insect. Yeah, the insect is coming, sitting inside, and it traps it inside. Again the same happens. As the insect gets digested, it again opens and it gets ready for the next insect to trap. Pitcher plant. Okay, you can see its vessel is like pitcher. So whenever any insect come and sits on it, its edges are so sticky that when the insect comes inside, it slips down inside it. And because the juices are present inside it, so they get digested. When the insect tries to come out, this is the lid present on it. So this lid does not allow it to come out, and insect gets digested easily inside. So let's see. You can see the insect is going inside, and this is the lid. It's looking so beautiful. Here insect goes inside, and now it started digesting inside it. Here this lid does not allow it to go out. Here we have cut the plant, so you can see the digested insects are inside. So I think children, you understood it very well, that how the insectivorous plants are working and how interesting they are. I think you enjoyed the session. Thank you so much.